remember the dial-up days? Now it's instant. Technology changing so fast, educators, families, even lawmakers are trying to catch up.
I want to watch YouTube Kids.
It's literally night and day difference from what I did at her age.
David and Rochelle Young have set clear parameters for their 7-year-old daughter, Dylan.
Kids have a lot of access to the internet, and they can be shown something that we wouldn't normally approve of, and that's really scary.
It has lawmakers concerned too, specifically when it comes to AI and teens talking to chatbots.
This is our first kind of go at creating some kind of guidelines and regulations around something that is brand new.
Dr. Akilah Weber-Pearson co-authored SB 243, signed into law this fall. It requires companies to report safety concerns, like if someone is telling a chatbot they want to hurt themselves. And it makes companies remind users they're talking to a computer and not a real person.
They don't want you to turn your phone off. They want you to think that you're talking to a real friend. They want to keep you hooked, but at the same time, since they're not human, they don't have that same level of morality.
She says it's that lack of morality that can have deadly consequences. In Florida last year, a 14-year-old ended his life after forming a relationship with a chatbot.
Okay, so this group, clearly there are definitely more challenges within this newer technology.
Okay, especially with like deepfakes.
UC Davis professor Xiwang Zhang created a class exploring how social media, artificial intelligence, and chatbots influence behavior.
The big players like Meta, Google, they're heavily invested in developing the next generations of the AI technologies. In the past, like children could form social relationships talking with their peers through other types of non-mediated in-person conversations or through mediated channels like texting or using social media. And now they are actually looking at this new thing as a chatbot and then having similar levels of conversations with that.
She says the new law is a good start. Next, she'd like to see more regulations for minor accounts, putting guardrails on content for younger users.
Certain topics that they can talk about, certain topics that they should heavily regulate it.
It's something lawmakers and parents alike will be keeping a close eye on.
We have to get to a place in society where companies are rolling out things that will not hurt us, that will not hurt the future generation.
As they just try to keep up with the pace of technology.
It's advancing at a really rapid rate, so we're just trying to keep up.
I mean, it almost seems like it's a whole kind of lesson or class in itself to learn how to even navigate.
Brandy Cummings, KCRA 3 News.
Now, parents we spoke to say that they want to see more discussions, even classes about artificial intelligence and online safety in schools. And starting this month, there will be several changes to the Character AI platform. The company will no longer allow users under 18 to have open-ended chat, and younger users will be limited to just 2 hours per day. We have more on this coming up tomorrow morning. 3 tips parents can use right now to make sure their kids are staying safe online. Experts telling us where parents should be turning for the latest information on AI chatbots. That's coming up on the KCRA 3 News at 6 tomorrow morning.